Now we have a last call for audience questions. If you have a question that needs to be picked up, you'll raise your hand, our volunteers will come and pick them up. And these are the questions that will be asked throughout our forum. And if your question doesn't get answered because we run out of time, there will be time to speak with the candidates at the conclusion of the forum. So now we are going to begin with the audience questions. And the first one will be addressed to Mr. Zellerbach. He will have 1 minute to speak to it. Then Mr. Hestrin will have 1 minute to speak to it, the same question. And if Mr. Zellerbach wishes to make a rebuttal, he will have 30 seconds on that same question to make a rebuttal. So let's begin with our first question. What is your greatest career triumph, and who was the most influential person in helping you achieve this goal? Mr. Zellerbach.
My greatest triumph is serving the people of Riverside County. I've done that for 36 years, both as a prosecutor and as a Superior Court judge. And I think being involved in the community, knowing what the people in this community need, is important. I tried the William Suff case, the biggest concealed murder case in the state of County, well, the Riverside County history. But that's not my biggest triumph. My biggest triumph is serving, public service. And I think the person that is responsible for that is my wife. Because she's allowed me the time and the effort to spend long nights, whether it be in trial, whether it be on the bench, or whether it be as a district attorney. She's been always there for support, and I couldn't have done this without her.
Thank you. Mr. Hestrin?
Thank you. You know, my biggest triumph was the day that I announced in court for the first time, Michael Hestrin for the people. I have to tell you what that means to me. My family, like I said, came here from Mexico. My uncles came here into the Coachella Valley in the 1940s, and they were farm workers. They worked in the fields. And that's something I'm very proud of. And in one generation, I got to be a lawyer, I got to be a deputy district attorney, and I got to serve this community. The same community that they came and worked in the fields, I was now representing. And I won't lie, my chest fills with pride when I think about that. And who made that possible was them. My family members who sacrificed, and they sacrificed. They worked 2 and 3 jobs. I come from blue-collar family. I didn't grow up in privilege. And so this is the reason why I take so seriously and so passionately the service that we as district attorneys give to this community. It's because this community earns it, and they deserve a district attorney that is focused on them, focused on serving. Leadership is always about service to others, not ourselves, not our ego. Focus on service to others.
Thank you. Mr. Zellerbach, do you have any response?
Well, I'm sorry. My response is I've been serving this community for 36 years, not only as an attorney, as a prosecutor, as a judge, but also being involved in the community. On the city's Human Relations Commission for the city of Riverside for 8 years, with the Bar Association in Riverside, with many nonprofit organizations that I've supported. And so I've served it for a long time.